Their podcast. My name's Prof.
I'm Casandra.
BT Davis.
And we about to get into it. Let's start with...
Let's start the show.
Let's start the show, however.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle.
So where do we start off at? We was just talking about...
Talking about titties.
Damn, we suck, man. I was not talking about no titties.
Talking about titties. Brown titties, white titties, yellow titties.
Nah, she was talking about you dealing with mostly white genre.
That's why I tried.
BT Davis likes white girls.
That's why I tried.
You know?
Oh, okay, that's different. That's what he attracts.
It does sound different, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's like my whole swag. It's just like
safe black guy for a white girl.
Pretty much. Michael B. Jordan. Pretty much.
No, Michael B. Jordan is canceled because he actually trashes on dark-skinned women.
Does he
do that?
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, he said something. Yeah, he had to apologize.
What he's
everybody
fucked up.
Yeah,
everybody fucked up. What's in the air,
what did he
bro?
say?
Wait, what did he say?
I don't remember. This was like a year or something ago. He said something like that. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Killmonger don't like black women.
He said something that was very derogatory.
I've always heard him say I love black women. I've always heard him say that.
I mean, it
that's
sounds
what
good.
I'm like. I mean, yeah, it sounds good, but that's all I've always heard him say. So I'm like,
I love black women.
But I feel like the way he did it, he was very conscious about saying that, like, I mean, not fuck up. I mean, make sure I don't exclude black women.
Because he was going to get canceled and no one ever saw him with a black woman.
No one's ever, I've never seen him with
Let's go through the dudes
all white girls, like models and shit.
Let's go through the dudes that got accused of colorism. Black dudes, like Future. He said, I don't want
Future?
gold, black. What did he say?
Kodak was the one, right? Kodak was the crazy
Chris
one, right?
Brown.
Kodak said something? Chris Brown too?
Kodak said he don't like dark
remember
women,
in one of his new songs he said something about the hair in black girls.
Nappy hair?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Oh, wait, Chris Brown said it?
Yeah.
I'll take it to Chris Rock.
So this is why black women don't feel loved by black men?
Hey, remember you wrote the status, everybody love, black men love everything.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but even if you do love something, you don't have to trash on something else, which is what men do, black men do a lot.
I think there's a shift though,
I think
as far as in the community. People's like, yo, we gotta protect our black women. I feel like there's a shift going on now.
I don't feel it at all.
I think we all.
I don't feel it either. And I'm a black
I said a shift. I didn't say it was done.
You saying it's a topic. That's different. It's a topic.
Not a topic.
I don't think it's a shift.
Oh, I guess you could say that, yeah.
It's a topic. Like, we gotta talk about it.
That's the start of it to me. Like, that's the start of the shift to me.
I seen it with the Meg The Stallion and Tory Lanez situation as far as black women not feeling protected.
Did you
by
hear
the people they supposed to be mating with?
Tory Lanez, bro.
Well, that's also
crazy.
because women also are confused, thinking that the violence or whatever they're going through with their guy means that they love them. So that's like, I'm not gonna say equal parts blame, but it is.
We gotta stick on the black part because all that happens in different race women, Puerto Rican, white, Asian, all abuse, all that. So why
what I'm saying is the whole thing that we toxic behavior.
Yeah.
That is viewed as love by our community. No,
some girls think it's
some
cute.
Girls
some
have,
girls
some women have had enough
Puerto
foundation where they understand that that is not
Puerto
okay.
Rican women.
Is that a product of your upbringing though? Is that what
yes, that's what I'm saying. And like, based off what your economic status is, depends on how you grow up. And a lot of us did not grow up the greatest, so and that's experienced more. So they think that means okay, maybe he really does love me. Even though
that is a real condition. That should be crazy.
Yeah,
I think it depends on the person, man.
Exactly, that's what we're
saying.
But we talk about black.
But you could be poor and still have a good parents to look up to. Like, you could be poor and
this
still
conversation started with black women not feeling protected by black men.
That's true.
I only hear that with black women. I hear Puerto Rican women talk shit about Puerto Rican men, but they don't make.
It's not public.
It's not like a. Yeah, it's weird. It's not like a topic. Basically,
Puerto Rican men take care of Puerto Rican better than black men take care of black women.
Is that a fact? I mean, I've never heard.
I feel that.
I mean, white
you
men
see more.
too.
You see more.
Wait, what'd you say? What was that?
She said Puerto Rican men take care of their women better than black men. I mean, if abuse counts for
you're talking about
that, because I'm putting that on them. I'm putting that on them as far as the stereotype.
Oh, the stereotype abuse
is abuse, and
What are we talking about? Abuse or what?
We talking about
treating your woman. That's
black women not feeling love.
Exactly, but then you brought up Puerto Rican women, and my idea is that Puerto Rican women feel more love from Puerto Rican men than black women feel love from black or black women feel from black men.
Now I'm saying why. That's what we.
That's a cultural thing. Because these girls get pregnant at 16 and they call them their husband and they literally have babies with that same man. That happens a lot more often than I've seen in black communities, and that is not a racist or anything like that. Like I see it in my family, my friend's family. Like how you see a Hispanic woman. This is not a stereotype. This is just what I've come across. She typically has kids, young age, whatever the case may be, with the same guy. Now that's her husband, whether they're married or not. That's their family unit. Regardless of what he does out there, he always comes home. He takes care of his family. That's their little family unit.
That's a culture thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Now, black family, it's easier for him to have 4 different kids and come in and out, and that's more acceptable versus a Hispanic woman who is more used to something different. You feel what I mean? And that's what I mean when I say Hispanic men take better care of their women or families than black men and black women.
Stereotypical black.
Because that's a cultural thing. Like that's what they do.
It's gotta be a reason, man.
Yeah, bro, the black family was broken.
Yeah, we all know what the real background.
But if we know the reason, how come we still mad and sad?
Because just because you know something doesn't mean your brain automatically clicks and it's
if we know the cause, we should be able to fix.
But we all don't know.
Why can't we get to the solution?
Yeah, bro. Why we gotta be sad and mad and be like, this is just what it is?
Because we were taught to hate each other.
Some people theorize that's
so why we
because
still hating each other?
Multi-generational brainwashing.
Yo,
some people don't even brainwash. Some people don't even want to admit that there is a problem.
Multi-generational brainwashing.
I'll go super deep. Let's go there.
It could be in our DNA.
People think that their thoughts are actually their own
reality.
Thoughts.
Like
no, they think their thoughts. Like I came up with that. No, you heard that from somewhere. Subconsciously, stay in the back of your head and be like, "Hey, I got a good idea." I'm like, "That's not your idea, bro." And then you present to them and be like, "Yo, you got it from here," and they're like, "No, I didn't." They'll slowly but surely, if you keep pressing, they'll be like, "Damn, man, I think I did this. I think I got that from there because I did see that before." That's what I'm saying. That's a human thing that a lot of people. So that's how you know brainwashing, mind control is real.
See how hard it is to get one person to recognize that one idea? Not trying to change it.
Tell everybody.
Yo, that's serious. People always want to like force their idea, but no one is ever willing to like open up to another idea.
You have to be willing to sacrifice everything you've ever known as being bullshit.
Right. That's how you
have your
start
mind
over.
Open. Yeah, you have your mind open. You got to be like, yeah, all that shit was bullshit. Everything was bullshit in order to really have your mind open. Pick me ass niggas.
Let's pick me ass niggas.
Cassandra, what you have on that?
Let me give you an example of a pick me ass bitch first. So we all have Facebook, right? So you know when somebody shares a status and they're like, "Oh, no bitch can suck my dick till I come," right? You know that, you've seen that. So a nigga just shares it because he just wants some attention on the book, right?
What likes?
Now there's like 48 girls like, "Well, yes I can. Oh my god, I did that before. You're not fucking with the right bitches," right? So then niggas always talk shit about those girls. Oh, pick me ass girl. All you do is cook Alfredo, blah blah blah.
Good chicken Alfredo.
But my thing is, what about pick me ass niggas? Y'all be on here talking about, oh, me too, me too, me too.
Oh, you saying this is a term going around for bitches, and you like saying what about the guys?
There's some shit out here. That's why I wanted to talk about it.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know
there's some
this
shit out here. Y'all want to talk about it?
So anytime a nigga says something like, no, I don't have to.
No, I'm saying this is
don't offend you.
This is in a dictionary now. That's what you're saying.
This is an urban dictionary.
Soon to be in Webster in 10 years.
Yes. Pick me ass bitch. It's pick me in parentheses. You feel me? So then you write something and then there's a whole bunch of bitches that just want you to be like, oh my god, she can do it, she can do it.
Thirsty.
Bitches are really hopping on statuses saying that shit though, like.
Yes.
Dudes just like, yo, I'm gonna get my dick sucked right, and chicks be hopping on it like,
yo. Some of them be cute. I be creeping.
I be got they cute in the face. But usually.
So if a bitch don't have a picture like from the
like that's the thing.
Like, why you even asking me, man? You already know.
Because I don't have no body pictures, so people are like, I'm fat on there.
You full of it.
That's the thing.
I don't have body pics on my phone.
Yeah, you post them and delete them, but everyone see them. That's a different topic. Well, but yes.
So this is a thing. This is happening.
Yes. So anyways, girls, yes, they like to brag about fellatio skills.
Wait, so the same dudes that share the status is talking shit about.
So is it working for these
status.
dudes? That's what I want to know.
No, it's working for these dudes,
Of
but the
course.
dudes that are
So
mad
they
that
doing
it's not working for,
Oh.
they call the girls pick me ass
so they
bitches.
hating.
So
Oh,
they
they
hate.
hating.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
They're like, oh, look at all these pick me ass
I don't
bitches.
want no pick me ass
Da-da-da.
bitch. Yo,
So
Yes,
what
you
we
do.
yeah, you do.
That's what I was saying. Yes, you do. What are you talking about?
Nah,
Definitely.
give me
Mad that she ain't
mad
pick
pick
you.
me ass niggas.
That's all I like is a pick me
I can do
ass.
it. I can do
That's
it.
all I like is a
Right, I can
pick
do
me
it. I
ass
can do
bitch.
it. That's exactly.
You
the
like
language
white
I
girls?
like.
That's easy. They're.
Yeah.
That's a misconception.
Let's go back there.
That's a misconception.
Let's go back to.
Oh no, I want to talk
Let's
about
go
this.
there. Wait,
But
let's
yes.
go there. We gotta go there. Let's
White
go
girls,
there.
they're like. I feel like they're like every other girl.
It's a
They're
misconception.
fucking headaches. They're fucking.
What's the
bratty, they're
misconception
fucking-
about them?
Huh?
What's the
What's-
misconception
right.
about them?
I think the biggest misconception is that like they're easy. Like, oh, that's easy. Like, oh, she'll just do anything and suck your dick. It's like, no, like you still gotta talk. You can still say some dumb
Oh
shit.
my god, yeah,
Like, you still
that's
gotta,
easy.
like, as far
Talking
as
is easy.
as far as dealing with them though,
It ain't easy because I know a lot of people that can't talk.
that is true.
You're right.
Like, think about that. Like, you say
You're
one
right.
wrong word, bro, and you just lost pussy for the night.
And you won't know that you lost.
And you
it
could
if
have been
you're
flowing.
not-
And you could have been flowing all night.
Right.
You just like you could have been flowing all night. You say one dumb
You
shit.
think
it's
you
like,
did?
oh.
You think you good? And then she's like, no, I wasn't really.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm about to go home.
Well, she's never gonna tell you. She's never gonna tell you fucked up unless you press it.
Yeah, right. I
Yo,
told
we're
her
not
straight
yo,
up. That
we're
was
good.
weird.
Like, yo, if you hit
And
her
that
with
makes
the,
it more weird.
yo, it's good. I liked you, yo. Like, what happened, yo? Just tell me. Just tell me. That's the only That's the only way you're gonna get. Yeah, that little thing that you said, I didn't like that. It made me uncomfortable.
But I mean, do girls even have a little checklist anymore? They just
Yes. I don't give a fuck.
What checklist of what they want to do?
No, of like things that like
That's a woman.
they just be letting stuff go by.
That's a woman.
What's it called?
Oh, do they get checked? You mean get checked?
No,
a checklist.
like do shit even really bother them anymore?
A woman. Every woman got a checklist.
No,
That's the
some women that do
misconception.
not.
What's the checklist?
That's a misconception. There are some women that don't give a fuck and are looking for a
I
nigga to
didn't
give
say-
them some attention.
that don't mean they don't got
That's
a
not-
checklist.
Yes, it
That's my
does.
point.
It
That's
don't
my point.
matter.
Everybody got a.
Wait, what's the
point.
checklist then? If it's not the
Yo,
Like some
you said
shit
this
that will, like,
bullshit,
turn you off
but
or
I'ma
some
still
shit.
fuck with you. You said this stupid ass shit.
Oh, like
and
a
I look at
file,
you
like a
different.
fucking
Yeah.
filing cabinet.
Yeah, so
There's
There's
filing
some
cabinet
bitches
of
that
the
there's
stupid
some
shit you
shit
said,
don't bother
stupid
them and they don't give a
Stupid
fuck.
shit you said, stupid shit you did. They remember all that shit.
Oh, they remember, but they still might let you hit.
That's not the point. The point is the checklist. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about
Checklist
checklist.
leads to sex. That's what everything goes to is sex.
In relationships.
Every
long
shit.
term.
The checklist
Long
leads to
term.
sex. Hold up.
You said what?
The checklist leads to sex.
That's what the
Yeah,
ultimate goal is, isn't it?
The checklist has nothing to do with sex.
Wait. So what is the checklist? What
The
is
checklist
checklist
is that
is
you
like-
an idiot, and I'm fucking marking these top, but you cute, and you buy me shit, or whatever reason they
The
still hang
end
around
goal
with
is
you
to have sex.
is a checklist.
That's a fucking what's that shit we learned in fucking first grade?
Compatibility tests.
No, what's that shit? With the two, what's that shit with the two circles?
Oh, the
Compare and
oh,
contrast.
Compare and
That's a
contrast.
compare and contrast chart. Yeah, that's what that is.
No, because what am I comparing it to?
Yeah, no, it's not. I wouldn't say that. That was a bad reference.
All right, it's a scale.
not the pie.
You're weighing the good with the bad, I guess. You're scaling it.
I think
No,
the,
nigga, is you said some
Okay,
low key.
for instance,
you said
for
some.
instance-
I'll get some shit
I
like
saw this on your thing.
Yeah.
that's a checklist.
She don't like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's
That's a checklist.
Yeah.
But that's not that crazy, so she'll let it slide.
Right. That's what
That
I'm
makes
saying.
sense. Oh, shit,
yeah,
let's
right.
I was gonna say like, yeah.
Why do you wait? Yeah,
Girls
you
would
know-
be
you
like,
know-
like, yo, you short, but you cute. Like,
Right. That's all
Why
I'm
do
saying.
okay, I'll give you one checklist. How come women stay with dudes that do kind of suspect things?
Gay activities.
Suspect.
We can like
Suspect.
denial.
No, you said it's a checklist.
And sometimes, like we just
Checklist.
said, girls just like don't see those things that are just.
But they will. How does anybody find out about these secret
Everyone
suspect?
finds out everything.
Girls are
done
telling
and
you
done
Because
comes
it's a
to light.
checklist. That's my point. It's a checklist. I ain't never gonna
We didn't
forget
get
this.
there.
I'm gonna just tell somebody 10 years from
And
now.
then you're gonna be looking at girls, you're gonna be like, damn, I hope this is the girl that don't give a fuck about her checklist tonight.
Just know all women talk, and they all talk to each other. They talk to strangers. They'll talk to anybody they listen to and tell your business.
Nope.
But I have like a philosophy. I'm doing bullshit.
That's how I feel. I read it so well that I just don't want to put in the effort to do it myself.
Just be honest,
What's the
man.
Yeah.
That's been working for me for the last.
Me too. Cause
let me see. When am I?
Past
10
days.
10 years.
Just at 10 days.
Yeah,
I love being honest, because then when you are with someone and you get caught up and see another one of your niggas, it's like, what? Maybe you knew. It's a great feeling. Like, it's liberating. Be honest.
Okay, so how do niggas? So I know whenever that so-called happens, right?
Oh yeah, my ex-boyfriend crashes every party I'm at. But he knows that I be chilling what I do with it, so I be chilling.
Wait, so he be crashing when you with some other nigga?
Oh, every party I go to, he pops up.
You say a party?
Yeah.
Ah, you with a nigga at a party?
No, my ex nigga will come to a party that I might chill. Oh no, the first time I was with a nigga.
Oh, you just want to cross paths?
No. The first time I went with a nigga, so then he comes and sits right next to me at the party. And he says, oh, there was no other seats, so I couldn't find nowhere to sit. So now I'm sitting next to my ex-boyfriend with the nigga that I came with over here in the corner, and I'm like, but I'm sweating just because, like, both niggas know what I'm doing. Like, this nigga knows he's not my boyfriend.
Wait, so he's watching you? The one you came with?
Yes, in the corner.
Right. And what is he doing?
I don't know. I'm trying not to look because I don't want to make eye contact.
But you came with him.
Right, you honestly
listen, you're not. I'm not scared about anything. I'm scared about people shooting and fighting each other.
I got you.
These niggas know. He knows that's my ex-boyfriend. He already knows I'm not.
So you scared
of violence occurring? Yeah.
That's what happens with.
I'm not scared of losing one of them. That's what we're saying. We're being honest. If I was scared of getting caught in a lie, I'd be nervous of losing one of them. No, I'm not scared of that. I'm scared of how they're gonna react.
I feel like it's all in the same room.
No, because of
you not giving them eye contact.
No, even if a nigga knows, they can still. You're not gonna know how they're gonna react to the situation, regardless if they knew or not. It's different when they see it in their face.
So this is what we talk about. Game, you gotta know how niggas react.
You didn't even let me finish the story to say how the fuck I handled it.
All right, go.
Or just some G shit.
Yeah, bro. So I'm chilling with my ex-boyfriend right here. He's talking about he don't got nowhere to sit. So this nigga comes over. He like hugs up on me while I'm sitting next to him. So this nigga talking about, oh, who the fuck is the nigga hanging up on you, hugging up on you? So then he comes and he does it again. So then no, my ex-boyfriend asking who's hugging up on me.
Your ex-boyfriend asking.
Even though he already seen everything.
Even though he knew I came there with him.
Right.
Right. So then I tell the nigga right there, this my ex-nigga, like, stop doing all this extra shit. Like, he was like, all right, we're just gonna leave later. Yeah, you're gonna come over later. Relax. Like, cool. He's like, all right. So then he goes over there. God. So then this nigga knows he's my ex-boyfriend. He already knows I'm outside chilling, so he couldn't really say anything. So then anytime I walk off or I talk to a new nigga, he just walks up and be like, oh, what's up? And then walks back off. Why do y'all niggas act like that? Y'all don't be wanting bitches, but y'all can't be having bitches have.
How old is he? How old is the niggas? They young.
One is 32 and one is 20 something.
I was gonna say
25, I think.
What type of music they listen to?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to
you do not give a fuck about your niggas, man.
No.
How come all hip hop is always talking about fucking somebody else's bitch too?
How come I gotta know all my bitches and you ain't gotta know your niggas, man? That's some bullshit. See?
Yeah, you gotta like know what they like and shit. I forget birthdays, all types of shit.
And it don't matter.
Guys gotta do a lot more work. This is so much more work.
It's because they know they're fucking up somewhere. So
you know what it's called?
That's not true.
Easy,
yeah, that's not true,
easy.
yo.
Not easy.
It's very easy.
If you're trying to be like a good, honest dude, you still gotta be mad work.
He was not pimping. You're playing niggas. That's what you doing. You playing niggas and playing around. That's what you doing. You just playing. Wasting time.
You don't know what I'm doing.
I'm going by what you're telling me.
These are select stories.
That's funny though.
Alright. Alright, minister information. Where we going next?
Where we at?
Let's go there. Wherever.
Yeah, so we gotta talk about this.
Oh, so I'm at the end of the...
Nah, it's not the end. For DJ Vlad, we ain't talking about DJ Vlad.
Oh, DJ Vlad.
So as we getting on code, as we've all been saying, we getting on code and we canceling Vlad. Y'all supporting his content? What y'all doing?
Vlad's got fire interviews. Some of the best interviews on the internet.
Can't take that away from him.
Facts. So his top reoccurring guests is Lord Jamar and Godfrey, and
Lil Boozy.
And Lil Boosie. I was going to get there.
Oh, my fault.
You know, they basically mad at him because he's not apologizing to the minister. So I say we don't really get on board until we see Lil Boosie when he thinks about DJ Vlad and him not apologizing to the minister, because that's gonna really say something. If Lil Boosie say nah, alright then.
I want to see what Lil
Why?
Boosie
Because
does.
what Lil Boosie says.
Cause it's a dynamic as far as Lord Jamar and Godfrey. These are more intellectual as fucking guests that don't get as many views as Lil Boosie does.
So if a hood nigga says, let's cancel this nigga,
yes, it's gonna
gets
work.
the most
It's gonna
views,
work
though.
because you got
He
both
gets the most
sides. You already
views.
got the intellectual ass
Right.
niggas that
So
canceled
cancel
Vlad
all
2
the-
weeks ago.
Yes.
So now we need the
someone more understanding on our end, I guess.
dudes that do shit for the money, man.
That goes back to like what we was
Hustlers.
talking about earlier. We was talking about like why can't we get everyone to get on board? It's just two different thought paths. But this
Yeah.
is like, all right, everyone's on board. Like we got the intellectual niggas and the hood niggas on board. Oh, we gotta fucking always be on the same
That's the
page
only
now.
way something's gonna happen, man.
Like, everybody gets it. That's all. Everybody
That's the
A
gets
only
it.
lot of times
Something.
people get on board and then they backtrack and go back to
My
it.
shit is like this
Gotta
ain't the
hold
first
them
time.
accountable. All them.
My shit is like no, this ain't the first time he's done some shit like
Vlad?
that though. Cause remember when Dr. Sabi died? He
What he say? Oh, he was
Yeah,
saying that
what
was
he say?
bullshit.
Disrespected
Ah,
Dr. Sabi.
damn.
He was
Vlad, you gotta
What
hit
did he
this.
say? What did he
I
say? What did he
forgot.
say?
The only
He
reason
was
he
saying
got
it's
away
all
with
bullshit.
it because he was talking
He
it to
was saying
Lord
it's all-
Jamar,
he
and
said-
Lord Jamar checked the fuck out of
Yeah,
him.
he checked the fuck
But he
out.
was talking crazy.
He was saying that
I'm
was
pretty
all
sure.
lies.
I
He
don't
was
want
saying-
to. I don't want to do a Vlad. I don't want to do a Vlad. But don't quote me. But I'm almost positive he called him a quack, and I was like,
Yeah, I think he did.
"What, bro? Yeah, bro." And it's like,
And that's an ancestor.
if you don't believe it or not,
that's
it
a
don't
real
matter.
ancestor.
That's like a real. He was really healing our people. Like you
That's
can't
an ancestor.
disrespect Dr. Sabi like that. That's what I was like.
Is an ancestor.
But this is the second time, and no one else is talking about this. No one else is mentioning that too. I'm like, yo, he did that shit to Dr. Sabi too when he died.
That's
I
why he
feel
did
that.
it again, because
That's
we
wild.
let him get away with it.
Exactly. This is why we have to all get on code, as everyone's saying. Like, yo, we gonna
That's why
look
he
weak.
thought it
We're
was
gonna look
smooth
weak if we keep
sailing.
supporting him. We're gonna
Because
look
if they
weak.
let him talk about him, why would he not say something?
Right.
Like, why wouldn't he apologize if he interviewed a bunch of black dudes about Nick Cannon apologizing to the Jews, and he's a Russian Jew, and he don't want to apologize about the shit he misquoted, whatever he says
we
bad
let
about Louis
people
Farrakhan?
off
That's
easy.
crazy.
My shit
It's
is-
blatant.
We
Even
let
if you
people off
don't
easy.
mean it, like you should do it just to show that respect.
Just like Nick Cannon did, because I guarantee
He
Nick
did not
Cannon
mean
did not.
that.
He
No, he
said,
didn't mean that shit, no,
he
but he-
said, in order for people to heal and feel better, I will.
Right, that means
And
they're making me
the
say
thing
it.
is, he didn't need to mean it. That wasn't the goal. The goal was like,
Just
we gonna
apologize.
get you to apologize,
Yeah.
show everybody around that you ain't just about to be talking shit.
So why can't we do it to Vlad? Even I don't even care if he means it. He gotta say,
well, that's
I'm
what
sorry.
we're trying to do. That's what we're
Just
trying
like,
to do.
just like
He's
they
a
did Nick
Russian
Cannon.
Jew.
That's what we're trying to do.
Oh shit, we about to get kicked off.
So this is why I'm asking. This is why I'm asking. Like, yo, is we still fucking with Vlad, or what we doing? It's a pivotal decision.
Canceled.
Kinda.
Pending.
It's pivotal.
It's pending on
Pivotal
Lil
decision.
Boosie. I'm gonna wait for Lil Boosie.
Lil Boosie.
I need to know how Lil Boosie feels.
Well, another
about
thing
it.
too I want to bring is funny that this shit came out right when he got Charlamagne the God back on his platform too. Finally, so I wonder what
is that
Charlamagne
new?
got to say.
Is
That's
that
new.
new?
That's new.
Charlamagne
So they just
is-
reconciled. So they just
Activities
reconciled.
as
All right, so
Sidebar.
let's put
All right,
this
we
on.
can
Let's
go
make
there. We
this.
can go there.
Now let's connect all this together, right? So Joe
That's funny,
Budden,
right? That's funny.
Look, let's do it. Joe Budden is leaving Spotify. Charlamagne tells Joe Budden, chill out or whatever, you bugging. They start beefing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's about ownership with Kanye, and then we go to the apologizing, and then all that shit connected to Vlad, because then Vlad wants to get Charlamagne on his platform to apologize to Angela Yee because he did the interview with Gucci Mane. Isn't this? It's yo.
What?
I love it.
That's
It's
what
on
I'm saying.
fire.
That's what I'm saying.
It's on fire.
This is like, yo,
It's
y'all-
on fire.
Y'all not connecting the
Yes,
dots. Y'all
I'm
not seeing
connecting
this
it.
shit.
I'm
bro.
connecting because these is all podcasts. This is the podcast game. So right now it's podcast wars right now.
Podcast wars.
Podcast interview wars, whatever.
That's facts, bro.
So that's the first thing I seen that struck me. Charlamagne apologized and on DJ Vlad not apologizing. Charlamagne, you better get this motherfucker.
I didn't watch the
apologize.
video though. Is that the first time he apologized to you? Because they wasn't talking or some shit.
I didn't see the video. I just knew it came out.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
Nah.
Yeah, we gotta stop doing that.
I was hoping you see it.
Nah, we gotta stop doing
We
that.
solved the mystery,
I
y'all.
think it's like a 4-minute video. I could maybe pull it up. Let me see.
I thought it was old, but
What is that?
Let's-
Such a white boy background.
I like art, bro. Get off my back.
That looks like anime or something.
I like anime too. Anime popping. Snapchat got an anime filter.
I used to watch Inuyasha.
she just used
Meg
to
The Stallion said she
Wait,
want a
wait.
pussy eaten out by Sasuke.
I don't care.
She said she just used to a certain type of nigga, man.
What you
And
mean?
she just amazed.
Oh, that's what she's saying?
She's
Oh, yeah,
just
that's what she's
amazed.
saying. No, I get what you're
Amazed
saying.
wouldn't be the word.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot.
Perplexed would be a better word.
Perplexed, confused.
She got a lot of thoughts going on in her mind.
Like, why?
Why? Like anime, bro?
Do you say bro all the time?
I say bro enough.
Do you say nigga?
I say nigga a
He
lot
says
too.
nigga a lot.
I'm trying to stop that though.
Says bitches and hoes a lot.
Better
too.
not call me no bitch.
I'm like half a nigga, half
Nigga.
a bro. I'm just confused, you know what I'm saying?
He call you a bitch if it's applied, man. He ain't
Yeah,
no punk.
Nobody call me no bitch.
You seen it, bro?
What? You be like this, like the white boys. You be like this while you yelling.
What you mean? Nah, I never seen this nigga. I never seen this nigga lose his temper.
Yeah, I don't do that. Like, what do you think I am, yo?
I don't. That's why I'm asking these questions.
I seen this
That's
nigga
fine.
mad.
I'm a
Seen this
mystery.
nigga mad before, and I couldn't understand it. It's like, is this nigga mad or not?
Just go minister in him.
Hold up, Charlamagne the guy.
Alright, yeah.
Angelique, apologize, Angelique.
I don't want to watch it on camera, but you know, what's the next, man?
All right, we go.
Let's go somewhere else, man. Fuck Charlamagne.
Yo, Kim
Fuck
K.
DJ Vlad.
So Kim
Fuck
K.
DJ Vlad.
Kim K. All right,
Fuck
yeah.
that.
Fuck Vlad. I'm riding with Jamar and Godfrey on this. Fuck Vlad. I already subscribed and shit. All this shit.
And Doggy Diamond's been calling him out for years.
I'm fucking with Dame Dash.
Yeah, he called out. He talking shit about Dame. I ain't like that. And
I'm fucking with.
Look,
Earn
I'm gonna be
your
honest.
leisure.
Look, this motherfucker been calling out Dame Dash, and I be like, I just let it slide. Like, you know, that's his opinion. Like, nah, why is he going hard on
He
Dame
came at
Dash?
Dash. He came at
And he's an
Savy.
interviewer.
And you keep getting that. You keep letting that small shit slide to be your failure. He came at Dash. He came at Savy.
Came at Dr. Save.
Now he's at Farrakhan. He feel like he's God. He could do it.
Yeah, he's like, I can.
Dan said, I'm not apologizing unless we talk face to face.
This nigga never
Who the
came
fuck
at.
are you, nigga?
Yo, but he never came at Obama, man. So now I see, man. So fuck. Never
Right.
said nothing about Obama.
So Kim K's divorce plans leaked?
How
She
do
trying to
your
get Kanye's
divorce
catalog?
plans leak? How is that?
First
what
of
is
all,
that?
when it comes to Kardashians, nothing leaks.
Right, that too.
Nothing leaks.
That
Let's get
too.
that out.
That's an act. Yeah, that's
Nothing
an
leaks when it comes to them.
So then, does that mean then is the divorce real then?
I don't know. I don't know until
Because
it
that's
happens.
another thing with the
We don't-
Kardashians. You don't know what the fuck is happening and what's really not.
Well,
Divorce
didn't they
might not
show
be
me-
real until it happens.
Ain't their show done? They're done with that show.
Yeah,
They canceled their show.
So what are they
Done
going to
with
do
their show.
next? Kim K gonna get into politics without Kanye?
I think Kylie's gonna have her own
Yes.
spin-off show in like 2 years.
So Kylie,
She's gonna take over.
you said
No,
you
she
get
already
2
had.
years?
No, she already did. She already
Right.
had her own show, and that shit was a dub.
I think she's gonna come back with another.
Do you think so?
Something.
She says she don't want to
Nah.
do TV no more. She don't
Nah,
need to.
they're
She's
not.
a billionaire. She don't
Nah.
ever. She don't do no TV.
It's not about
That's why.
you.
And
That's why it's done.
towards the end of it, she wasn't in as much episodes anyways because she
I think-
said she don't want to film.
I got two theories. I think low-key they might just be done. They're like, we got our money, we got our
They're
fortune.
done.
Our
They're gonna
family's
do
good
makeup for the rest of
generations.
Yeah,
We're
they're
good.
done.
I think they're done.
My other theory is like maybe they're just addicted to fame. They just want to be famous.
Yeah, so they're gonna still be at the parties and
There's
be
that-
in the pictures.
There is
and
that
be in-
fame of drug, or
You
that
talking
drug of
about
fame.
addiction? This bitch fucking got popping for a fucking nude video or getting fucked in a video.
Okay, but
and she's
listen.
in politics now.
Once you are off TV, don't you think the intrigue is gonna be even more? What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they
Politics.
doing? So that their whole thing of fame is gonna get even bigger. They're gonna know what they're up to. So there's gonna be more paparazzi.
They're-
more
So they trying to be
more-
next Kennedys? They trying to be next Kennedys?
Yes.
Yes, one of them are
That
trying.
is-
One of them are
yes.
going into politics.
I feel
Yes,
that. I
one
see
of
it.
them-
I
yeah.
see it. I
They're
see
gonna become
it.
socialites.
I believe
If
it.
Kanye
It is
doesn't,
social
if
like
Kanye doesn't like seriously get into
Political
politics,
ones.
Kim Kardashian is gonna have another kid by somebody else.
She's gonna
and
become
mold that.
something.
Who you
Yeah.
think gonna be her next baby daddy?
Oh shit!
Oh, that's a
Dang.
good one. I don't know.
So next on the topic list is Breonna Taylor.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
0 indictments. Well, lied. There was 1 indictment
We got the results to that.
for disturbing the neighbors.
She
Putting
got a
the neighbor's
settlement
life in
of-
danger.
12 million, right?
They got the settlement first,
For 12
Yes.
million.
and that got everyone happy and
But-
hopeful.
No
And
charges, no indictments, no
Then,
nothing.
yeah, and then right. So then I get people
Protesters
rioting,
getting wild.
protest.
Yep. We got 2 cops shot in Louisville.
Sidebar, this is the same day Emmett Till's murderers were acquitted as well in the 50s. It is now 2020.
I just want to say on that part, shit is getting spooky, man.
It's a
It is
ritual. You
spooky.
think it's a ritual?
It's
Nah,
not getting
I
better,
don't
it's
think
just
so. Well,
it's just
could
more out there and it's more okay.
I think it's getting spooky because now we got people shooting cops. Now we got people doing shit back. And that's going to give the government a reason to actually enact martial law.
Yeah, regular citizens ain't got nothing to do with protesting.
Supposedly it happened at peaceful protesting.
I seen
the scary part is
crazy.
You're gonna have cops and stuff who are gonna read that and they're gonna be like, oh, that ain't gonna happen to me. That ain't gonna be me.
Right.
It's gonna create an us against them. It's gonna divide.
It's been like that for a while.
And what's that saying? Divide and conquer, right?
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. That's what happens. Since Trump been in office, divide and conquer.
From the beginning of the time, man, war.
The only positive I have to say about Trump being in the office and dividing people is the fact that I think it's bringing black people together as far as like people starting off their own shit, doing their own businesses, doing their own economies and everything like that. Everybody getting on code and everything we was talking about earlier, the DJ Vlad shit. I think it's bringing them all together. I think it's unifying us.
Low
and
key.
I hope,
Low key.
yeah, low key. I hope it goes that way. I hope it keeps going that way because it needs to. But I don't think we need to start killing cops though. That's a bad idea.
I don't think we need to kill anyone. We don't have to be
Nobody
shooting.
needs
We
to
don't
die.
have to
Don't kill anyone. Yeah, at all.
They need to change the laws. They need to be fair. They need to have justice. Everyone needs to know the law and that.
Yes.
But I seen some crazy stuff. I seen one of the cops walking a bike over an injured protester over his head, like he's just laying in the street and he's just walking his bike over his head.
I was like, what the hell? Like, what is like the training camp like to get like that mind frame to be a cop? Like,
well, you gotta figure most people who are cops too. I don't want to talk shit about cops, but a lot of people who join the force, they really don't have many other options too, and they just do it because they want to be. They just want to be jocks. A lot of them are jocks, so they want to be bullies.
No machoism in other part of their life, so they decide to be law.
I need something to do.
Right, they had nothing else to do. And the thing is, she was like, no, it's funny. I had a conversation with a cop just yesterday, matter of fact. And we was talking, right?
The cops. Oh, God.
I do. You gotta get both sides. So it's like, well, I mean,
we're listening.
I mean, if you want to throw intellect, that's why.
Yeah, that shit.
Do that. That's terrible.
That shit hit me in the heart, man.
We can't say on white people.
Man.
That's awful.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying
what
is
did you mean by
conversations with police officers.
Yes.
It's smart to get both sides, though. You have to get both sides.
Let's go there.
Well, that's cool, but your personality makes it open to do so. There's other people that don't know how to converse with a police officer in a way that you do. So to them, they look
that
at
sounds
it
a lot better.
Yeah,
that sounds a lot better.
There's a lot of black people that don't know how to converse with white people in general.
That's my whole point. That's what I'm saying. Some people can't cross those boundaries.
Black people that's scared of white people.
That's true too.
And we never want to say that.
So anyways, like I was saying, I was talking to this cop yesterday, right?
I'm not gonna comment on it.
And what's crazy
when
to
they
me,
see white people, they be like,
is we were talking about.
I would say it's more caution than afraid.
Same thing.
Being cautious is not the same as being
Fear.
afraid.
You fear what you don't understand.
Fear. I'm fearful.
Treading lightly does not mean
That's
I'm scared.
fear.
Anyway, that's my point. Let me finish real quick.
Yeah.
So I was talking to this cop. Right? It was after we were exercising. We were on the bike ride.
Back to that side.
And I was talking like, yeah, man, I do like my push-ups just the day, like 300 push-ups a day, and like I do sit-ups and all that. And the cop walked by. He's like, yeah, me too. And he was like this cop that was like out of shape and fat and terrible. And I'm just looking at him. I'm like, you don't? You out here every day on these streets, doing what you do, and you don't keep yourself in shape?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't give a fuck.
Got a gun.
Right.
That's why they're so trigger happy. They don't really have any. They don't know self-defense. A lot of them don't know self-defense. They don't know how to fight. They don't know how to shoot a lot of times.
They don't know how to de-escalate at all.
They don't know how to
de-escalate.
de-escalate.
They don't know how to talk to people.
That's their job.
That is the biggest problem. It's like
human don't know how to talk.
I don't understand why cops. I don't understand why it's not part of the actual academy. Every morning you show up to work, you get in there and you get a self-defense class. You learn martial arts. You learn wrestling, boxing, how to subdue a suspect, something like that. So that your first option should be, I can take him out with my hands rather than I need to pull my gun out because I don't know what he can do. Why are like
they spend more time with the physical than they don't, and they don't even know the law. They don't even go to
that too.
I wonder if they do have intellectual.
I think cops should
training, like how to talk to different types of people.
If I were in the cop, I would say
1 8-hour training session.
Every morning,
that's about it.
I would say every morning starts with a workout. I would say every morning starts with a workout, self-defense class, and then you go to school. And for like 2 hours or an hour or so, you learn the law, and then you hit the street and you go on the beat.
I think you need to know social skills and social cues.
Skills, how to de-escalate, right?
It's not just to de-escalate, just knowing, saying hi, bye,
learning different cultures.
Not staring at people and giving this vibe that I'm the police, I'm about to get you, because that's what black people have been dealing with for 400 years. Is this
And in our culture, you gotta remember too that when you stare at somebody in our culture, it's like it's kind of
Yeah,
like disrespect. Like, what the fuck you looking at?
intimidation.
Yeah. There's like a cultural difference in that. Because in white culture, I don't think that's really a thing. But I know in black culture,
You don't think it's a thing?
That.
I don't think
know
so.
that if you staring at them. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Now that you think about it. Yeah, because we dealt with white people before.
Bridging the gap.
I dealt with more white people than both of you.
Okay, challenge us.
I went to high school with all white people. I did all that with white people.
Alright, so
How come what?
where's all this animosity?
Where's this coming from? Now I'm confused.
It sounds like you've never been around white people.
That's exactly why. Because of my experiences and being with them so much. That's why.
So it turned you off from white people?
Not all of them, but majority of them, yes.
That kind of goes into my point as far as understanding different cultures too of the community you are policing. You know what I mean? I think that should be a part of your training.
Facts. You know?
Those are my ideas though. No, it's not perfect, but I think it's a start.
But yeah, rest in peace, Breonna Taylor, man.
Rest in peace.
Hope some form of justice happens for you and your family.
May your killers never know peace.
And we're gonna end it on that.
Let's go there, podcast, and we out.